welcome back to episode 6 of Lazy Wealth Creation. Guys, before we get into this, I gotta tell you, we're getting some weird requests. Where do you get your gilets from? Where do you get your hivers from? Can we get a t-shirt? Can we get this? I'm starting to feel like I'm a bit of a shop all by myself. I wasn't expecting that sort of behavior from you lot, but it's something that we're going to think about, okay? And first instance, what I want you to do, if you actually want to get some free merch from me, is send me in some money saving and contrasting money making pieces of advice, because of course we're always looking for content. And it'd be really awesome to get content from other people and say, well, look, this is what I've tried and this is what I've done and it's made me this much. I'd be really, really interested to hear what other people have done and are doing now to get themselves out that rat race and start making themselves some serious cash. Okay? So let me know. Send me in a video, not a comment, not a like, not a link. Send me in a video. DM me with a video. Show me what it is that you've done. And the best ones we're going to talk about live on our podcast. You might even be lucky enough to get yourself a guest speaking spot. Okay? Ooh, that sounds exciting. I know who you are. So, today then, episode 6. Let's get into money saving mode right now. So this one, again, might sound a little bit obvious, but it's really, really important. You know when you go shopping for your normal weekly shop, assuming that you still go shopping and you don't get it delivered. When you're loitering around the different aisles in the supermarket, what you've got to remember, it's like a bit of a war, okay? And what I mean by that is the supermarket is at war with your sense, okay? Because the supermarket wants you to come in and buy the stuff that you have planned for, but they want to get every last penny out of you. So, how they do that is they expect you to go in, go and get whatever it is that you're looking for. But what they'll do, at the edge of every sort of aisle, they will put something that they call a complete purchase. That's what they call it, a complete purchase. So imagine, maybe you're a little bit like me and you plonk a little bit too much. I like Chateau Neuf de Pape, which is quite a decent wine. If you haven't had some, try some. It'll change your life. No more Blossom Hill for me in my house. If you're actually from a council estate and you remember Lambrini, let me know, because I still remember peach-flavoured Lambrini. Vile. My babysitters, who were all aged 12 at the time, and I was about 4, while my mum went out and had a weekend out, I would be left with the babysitters, sometimes myself, drinking peach Lambrini. Who the hell would have had that? Or was it Lambrusco? It was Lambrusco, not Lambrini. Lambrini's the new stuff. Lambrusco. What? Vile. Anyway, when you're going down the aisle and you're looking for some wine, what they'll have on the edge of that is a bottle opener, a wine stopper, a cooler. They'll have wine glasses, any sort of additional things that they think will help you to complete purchase. What that means, of course, is you now spend an extra 10 quid on shit that you didn't really need or want, but you got it because it was there and it was convenient. The supermarkets pay psychologists and marketing professionals hundreds of thousands of pounds a year to make you do that. So what you're going to do instead, you're going to follow Carl's money saving expert advice. You're going to make a list and you're going to stick to it. So when you go to that shopping supermarket in future, you're going to have a list of everything you need and you're just going to buy the stuff on the list. No more, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, that looks nice. No. Don't do that. Just stick to your list. You'll be surprised how much you save. Now, the real reason why you're here, the money making stuff. Now, this one is a little bit more interesting for me because I do this on a daily basis, not the way I'm going to show you. So, what I need you to do, I want you to write down, if you're safe to do so. If you're driving, don't grab a pen. Don't do that. If you're walking the dog, don't do it then either, because the dog is going to go for the postman. Don't do it now. What I want you to do, when you're safe to do so, get a pad, get a pen, write down your big goal that you want to achieve this year, whether it's financial, personal, family, it doesn't matter. Write it down. What I want you to do after you've written it down, I want you to separate it into 12 smaller journeys. So let's say, like me, when I started, I said I wanted to buy 20 houses per year. So, okay, 20 houses per year. So what, am I going to buy all 20 houses in December? No. I want to separate that and say, well, actually, what do I want to do? I want to buy 5 houses in a block or 5 apartments. I want to buy a commercial property which has got 3 apartments above it or 2 apartments above it. And I want to buy 5 buy-to-let, just for example. So you put that in your plan. And then you break that down from 12 plan, so that's 1 a month plan, into 4 separate plans again. So that's 1 a week. So little steps that you're going to take. So again, sticking to property, I'm going to talk to 5 investors. I'm going to meet 5 real estate agents, or estate agents as we would call them in the UK. I'm going to go and have conversations with them. I'm going to look at my network for who's got below market value deals. I'm going to look at different strategies such as rent to serviced accommodation, because I might not have all the money to buy a house right away. And I'm going to start building on this. And honestly, there's a good chance that you're going to fail. Don't worry about it. It is not that you're failing or that you're winning that is the important bit. It's the start of the process that's the most important thing. So you can't come to me in your comments below in 3 months and say, Carl, I tried your goal setting and it was crap because I am not a millionaire yet after month 3. That's not the purpose of the goal setting. The purpose of the goal setting is to shift your mind. Shift that mindset, okay? Once you've done the goal setting, that allows you to start separating your time and attributing time to smaller, more achievable tasks. Now, why is this important for money making? So, if you remember in the last couple of episodes, in episode 4 and episode 5, if you've gone past that and you've just gone to this episode, go back and have a listen. Trust me, it'll be worth it. What I'd like you to do with your goals is start including, how am I going to get the money? Well, if it was property, for example, what I want you to do, I want you to go on Eventbrite, or I want you to Google, but Eventbrite's brilliant for this, and I want you to find property networking events in your area. And there'll be hundreds of them. Do not worry. There will be so many, it will be crazy. What you do, some of them are paid for, some of them are free, some of them are very low cost. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. Join those networking events. Start talking to the people at the networking events. Find out what they want. Because you could say to me today, well, you know what, Carl? It's great you're talking about property, but it's 500 grand to buy a house where I live. So there's no way I'm going to make any money from this because I ain't got a spare 500 grand. I'm in debt. I've got bad credit. I'm not going to be able to get a house. You're an idiot. Okay, let's assume that that's the case for a minute. But you know, when you attend these events, these networking events, what you find is people in there who've all got different needs. And what I mean by that is, I have investors. I have people who are willing to give me money to help them make more money. They want money, I want property. So there's a really good exchange of value there, okay? You may not know those investors just yet, and that's okay. But what you might be able to do is say, well, do you know what? I'm really good at taking pictures of properties. So if you get a property, Carl, and you want to pitch that to an investor, I can come in after doing my free course on Allison.com on photography, and I can come and show a staged picture portfolio of how that property could look, and I can use some editing software that I got after doing my free course that you've already helped me to get on Allison.com. And I will do that for you. And because it's you and because it's the first time I've done it, I'm going to do it for you for 50 quid. And lo and behold, you've just got your first customer. There are some people who attend the property networking events who need help with their social media. They don't know how to post on social media. They don't want to put their face on social media. Imagine that. The faceless man. So, you can find the things that people are struggling with, the things that people need. You can go and learn how to do it for free. Remember, that's the important bit. And you can fill that need. But if you're sitting at home in your underwear right now, or sitting in your bathrobe, and you're wondering why the world isn't giving you all this money that's available and, you know, everybody owes you for a living, well, that's not the right attitude. You need to get out. You can go to free events. in your area. You can talk to people completely free of charge. You can find out what their needs and wants are. You can take a little note in your diary. You can swap numbers. Most importantly, get in touch with them. The amount of people that don't get in touch with people after you take their number, crazy. Get in touch with them. Thanks very much for the chat last night. Really appreciate it. Are you free for a coffee? Can we meet up in Starbucks? Can we meet up in Nero? Can we meet up in Belly Buster Bill's cafe round the corner to me because I can't afford a Costa? Fine, do it. You'll be very surprised how accommodating people are. But if you're sitting at home doing nothing, you will get nothing. I promise you that. Go to the free networking events. You could get a ticket for Progressive Property Network Liverpool for free from me. You can come to that event and I guarantee for free you will speak to every person at that event and they will tell you this is what I want. And it might be you go, oh, wait a minute, he needs social media help. I've just done a course with Google on Google. I've just done a course with Facebook on how to promote themselves on social media, on Facebook, on what's it called now, Meta. I can get the videos on Instagram. I can do property staging because I've done a photography course. I can do the search engine optimization for their business on Google. I can do their posting of their flyers for them. I can type up the letters for them. I can set up their what we call their automation for them. I can do MailChimps. If any of you know what I'm talking about with that, you are the perfect person to attend free of charge a property networking event, because I guarantee you now there are many people who are investors in property events, who are landlords in property events, who don't have the first idea what MailChimp is, what Google is, and how to optimize their listings. You would be a massive asset to them. And guess what? You can charge for your time. You can charge for your expertise. So, bottom line here, guys, go back and do episode 4 and 5. Learn about networking. Learn about getting your free courses. Ask questions. How could I help you? They'll say, well, I do this and I do that and I do the other. No. That's the person who's talking. You're the listener in this conversation. What help do you need? How may I serve you? These are the questions that are going to get you noticed when you go to a networking event. What can I do to help you? What sort of things are you struggling with in your property journey? What sort of things are you struggling with in your business journey? And you become the solution to their problem after you've done your free training courses and you've attended the networking. I hope that's been useful for you guys. Like, comment, share below. Let me know if you've attended networking events and you've followed this strategy and you've actually got some work out of it, or you've started those conversations, and let me know what's happened to your life as a result of doing this. I'd love to hear your feedback. Send me in a video post. Send me some feedback on video, DM, whatever it is you want. Carrier pigeon, maybe if you're a bit archaic like me. But please send me that feedback because I'm dying to know just how successful you've been. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the other side.